Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's me, Irvin, and yes, I know I've been in and out. Last week was a busy week, and stuff happened. So, not related to the channel. So, anyways, we're gonna start today with some news again on Act Age. Now, the artist of Act Age, Shiru Uzazaki, he finally issued a statement on the writer's arrest. Now, before I start talking about what the heck is going on and if it really is a big change to what's going to happen, uh, make sure you're subscribing to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for those who are new. If you are new to my channel, welcome yourself there in the comment section. I am so thankful that we are so close to my goal for this month, which is 3,500 subscribers. If you haven't done so, please consider joining. That way we can reach our monthly goal. Okay. Also, if you want to see more on Act Age, I've released, I believe, 2 other videos already, and it's all about what's going on with this manga. So, last we heard, the manga itself was in fact canceled. The stage play was in fact canceled, and I believe I'm going to check here the notes over here down on the bottom, but I believe also um, the anime that was in the works um, is going to be canceled. And then Viz Media also came up and said that they were going to cancel or remove the series from Shonen Jump, the app. So basically, they just pulled the plug. Now, we hadn't heard from Shiru Uzazaki, who is the artist of this manga, and well, he basically would have to be working hand in hand with the writer. Let's just read what this article has to say about what he said. But it says that Shido, the artist for Act Age manga, posted their comment on Monday regarding the arrest of the manga's writer, Tatsuya Matsuki, and the manga's subsequent cancellation. Uzazaki first expressed their sympathies for the victims, who Uzazaki said bravely spoke up about the incident despite their shock and fear. Uzaki elaborated that no one naturally recovers from sexual assault, and even seeing a person similar in dress and appearance to the assailant may trigger victims to respond in specific ways, and forever creates unneeded stress in their lives. Uzazaki mentioned that they do not want the Act Age manga to be a work that triggers similar reactions from the victims, and so considered the cancellation of the manga to be appropriate. While Uzazaki also regretted having to end the manga midway, they urged fans of the manga not to harass or blame the victims. They expressed clearly that the manga's cancellation is not the victim's fault, and that it is not a mistake that the victims spoke up about sexual harassment. Uzazaki added that they sympathize with fans of the manga or those who found purpose in the manga in general, as they were once also quote unquote saved by manga. But Uzazaki cautioned and pleaded against readers using that love for the wrong purpose of initiating violence, and instead urged fans to think clearly, consider various viewpoints, deny information that has no basis in fact, and always consider what should or should not be said. Uzazaki concluded with their hopes that the victims receive the proper care and to live peaceful lives without ever having to think about the incident again. Quite a bit of a statement. I think the biggest part of this is how the fan base of Act Age has reacted, and they've basically taken into their hands to really harass and insult. And I haven't really seen a lot in this side of the world, but I don't know if they're directly going to the victims' profiles and harassing them, or they're simply mentioning them in public Twitter pages like Viz Media and Shonen Jump. Um, Nonetheless, the fan base essentially decided to go against the victims instead of going against the writer. Now, this often happens because the piece of work is good. I mean, that I think it's very common to see that. Um, I hate to say that's just not the way we should be going. If if proven if proven guilty, the victims should not be the blame of whatever happens to the person's products or art or whatever. There is consequences, and if he would have committed other crimes against no one but crimes nonetheless, the company would still probably consider canceling their manga. A lot of people are saying, well, probably not. They're saying, they're just canceling because of the victims. Why couldn't the people just keep everything in hush hush, under the table, and et cetera, et cetera. Well, I understand in a bit that point of view, but because obviously it doesn't affect only the writer. It affects the artist and affects a lot of other people, right? Now, the artist has kindly come out because he's probably one of the most affected by the cancellation of the manga, and he's come out and given his statement. But at the same time, I feel like this piece of work that we have here, although it's great, at the end of the day, most of the work is from our writer Tatsuya Matsuki, and we should at least consider the victims' need of trying to recover, right? I can't put myself in the sexual harassment victim spot. I just can't imagine how that must feel, and obviously, well, I mean, it's just it's not the best thing to happen. Now, this debate has gone for ages, and I'm not going to continue it too much about here, but we can use examples like Bill Cosby. A lot of people were upset that all the Bill Cosby shows were being removed from TV and from Hulu, from Netflix, and you couldn't really find them almost anywhere. But the victims didn't really want to see Bill Cosby because it triggered them, right? So a lot of these TV stations like to do that because they didn't want to be affiliated to a man that raped women. Also, Johnny Depp. Now, with Johnny Depp's example, though, I think it comes to the point of guilty till proven, guilty, non-guilty, or innocent until proven guilty, because, with Johnny Depp, at first, the allegations were that he was abusing his wife, but then it came out that his wife was abusing him. So, I think a lot of people jumped the train of Johnny Depp is a piece of, crap. And when the allegations came out that his wife was actually abusing him, I think a lot of people still had this, but nothing. The things that you made up in your head were all lies. So, but in this case, we don't have that. We have a writer who confessed to his crimes. He is guilty as he can be, and that's that. I mean, it's not something that they're trying to figure out. So, we'll just have to see what else happens. But I think this might be the end of this Act Age, quote unquote, drama. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you subscribing, comment, like, and share on this video. Let me know what I should be reacting or giving my news on. Thank you for your love and support again. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys. Oh, yeah, you can tag me on Twitter, TikTok, or really anywhere where you find news if you think I should be reacting it to. Thank you again. And like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.